Hi guys, welcome back. It's Thursday, so I'm back with another video. If you're new here, my name is Melissa Crafter and I create custom epoxy free tumblers along with other crafts. In this week's video, I'm going to be showing you how I put this tropical design on this Starbucks Cold Cup. To make this design, I use Teckwrap Vinyl. If that is something that you're interested in, please continue watching. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I do upload a new video every week. Thank you so much for watching. Really quick before we begin, I want to show you guys where I got the SVG Cut File from. I did purchase it from Etsy, and here is the shop name. It was $2.62 and I bought it and I downloaded it to my computer. Now heading back to Cricut Design Space, I uploaded it to my canvas here, and this is a 3-layer cut SVG. I'm going to load my cutting machine with 3 different color vinyls to cut each one of these layers and then put them together later on. I'm going to click make it, and here Cricut Design Space separates each layer by color. So I'm going to be using 3 different color vinyls. I'm going to be using this neon pink from Teckwrap's Neon Color Changing Vinyl collection. I'm also going to be using this glossy vinyl in the color vanilla, which is part of Teckwrap's 001 gloss collection. And last, I'm going to be using this opal vinyl in the color forest green, which is part of Teckwrap's opal adhesive vinyls. So here I'll be showing you all 3 collections. These here are the new neon color changing vinyls that Teckwrap offers on their website. If you're looking for quality vinyl for all of your crafting projects, definitely check out the Teckwrap website. It's packed with a large variety of different vinyls. I do have a discount code with Teckwrap. You can use promo code MelissaCrafter10 at checkout for 10% off of your order. I'll put the Teckwrap website down below in the video description, and I'll also add my discount code there. This collection here is the opal adhesive vinyls. And these here are the 001 gloss vinyl sheet pack. This sheet pack comes with every glossy vinyl that Teckwrap offers on their website, and they also sell these colors individually in rows. So now I'm going to be loading my cutting mat with all 3 of my vinyls. I'm going to make sure that my mat here aligns with my mat on Cricut Design Space. That way my design will cut within my vinyl. All Teckwrap vinyl comes with this clear protective sheet on it to protect it from getting scratched up until the moment that you use it. You do want to make sure to remove that before sending it off to your cutting machine. Here is my cutting machine cutting out this first layer of my decal. I do have the cut setting on custom and I have it on holographic vinyl since this color changing vinyl here is a little bit thick. I am now going to load my cutting mat with my glossy vinyl. And here is my cutting machine cutting out this layer of my decal. For this vinyl, I do have the cut setting on vinyl since it's regular glossy vinyl. And last, I'm going to load my cutting mat with my opal vinyl. And here is my cutting machine cutting out this last layer of my decal. For this vinyl, I do have the cut setting on custom and I have it on holographic vinyl as well. So now I have all 3 layers of my decal all cut out. I am now going to remove the excess vinyl. To do that, I'm going to be using my Teckwrap weeding pen. I like to go in on one of the corners and just begin to slowly remove that big piece of excess vinyl. You do want to be sure to take your time when removing this big piece of excess vinyl, just so that you won't remove any of the important pieces off. Once I remove that big piece of vinyl, I go in and I begin to remove those small fine detail cuts. I did lose some of these little dots that go along with the hibiscus flower. So here I'm using my Teckwrap tweezers to put them back where they go. So I'm now going to repeat this for the other two layers of my decal. Repeating the same steps, going in and lifting off one of the corners and then removing this big piece of excess vinyl. And then going in with my weeding pen and removing those small fine detail cuts. So I'm now going to begin and layer my decal. I'm going to add some transfer tape. I'm going to make sure that my transfer tape is the same size as my design. I'm going to add it on top of this neon pink layer. Using my Teckwrap Squeegee, I'm going to go in and press down on top of my transfer tape to make sure that my vinyl adheres on well. I am then going to remove the backing. To layer my decal, I'm going to be using the parchment paper method. I'm going to add a piece of parchment paper that is the same size of my decal on top of my bottom layer, and I'm going to add my top layer on top. Be able to see through the parchment paper and your top layer will not stick to the parchment paper. With this method, you'll be able to move both vinyl pieces around until you find the correct placement. You do want to be sure to leave some transfer tape exposed without parchment paper underneath, either on the sides or up at the top. That way, when you find the correct placement, you can adhere that part of transfer tape onto your workspace and lift up your top layer and remove your parchment paper. Once you remove your parchment paper, you can bring your top layer and your bottom layer together. Using my squeegee, I'm pressing down on my transfer tape to adhere that bottom layer on. I am then going to remove the backing. I am now going to repeat these same steps to add this last layer. I'm going to add my parchment paper on top of my bottom layer and add my top layer on top. I am then going to play around with the placement here. You want to make sure to leave a piece of transfer tape exposed without no parchment paper underneath. That way when you find the correct placement, you adhere that piece onto your workspace. Lift up your top layer and then remove your parchment paper. I'm then going to use my squeegee here to press down on my transfer tape to make sure that my vinyl adheres on well to my transfer tape. Go in and remove the backing. And now my full wrap decal is ready to be applied onto my cup. So here's the cup that I'm going to be using. It is a 24-ounce Starbucks cup. You can purchase it at any Starbucks location for $3 and it includes the lid and the straw. I did clean my cup off with an alcohol prep pad just to make sure that my vinyl has a good surface to adhere well to. I'm going to take my full wrap decal here and try to place it as centered as possible. Once I find that good spot, I'm going to press down on my vinyl and I'm going to do that all the way around my cup. Then slowly going to remove my transfer tape. And here is how my cup looks with my vinyl decal already added on. And here is how my cup turned out. I really enjoyed using different types of vinyls to put together this design. I love how the neon color changing vinyl adds that fun surprise to this decal. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do upload a new video every week. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is MelissaCrafter00. I do post on there daily, so be sure to give me a follow. Thank you so much for watching.